Hello everyone, this is Shashi from Shashi Tech. In this video, we are going to discuss about full stack development, particularly backend development. In that, Java and Python, not at the same time, but in different time. Let us start with the history of a programming languages. The history of a programming languages began like this. 1940s was all about the machine level language programming, and 1950 was all about assembly level language programming. The high-level languages started to take shape in 1960s, which includes the normal English like statements. If you ask me which is the first high-level programming languages, that is, the Plankical is the first high-level language program which was developed by Konrad Zuse. If you ask me which is the first electromechanical computer which came into an existence, Z1 is the first electromechanical computer which came into existence, which look like this. Even though there are many programming languages startup during 1960s, the first programming languages which became very famous, that is the basic combined programming languages. In short term, it is called as a BCPL programming language, which was developed by Martin Richards. This programming language includes the curly braces. These curly braces are used in almost all the programming languages like C, C++, Java, which was derived from this language only. This was the first programming language to code the Hello World program. Even though it has so many advantages, it also has a disadvantage. That is, it has only one data type called as a word. This disadvantage made a part to the invention of new programming language in the 1969, which is called as a B language, which was developed by a Keane Thompson. This programming language was developed at Bell Labs of USA, and it supports the recursion. Even though it has a many advantages, it also has a disadvantage. That is, it has language is called as a typeless programming language. As a result, there is an invention of new language in the 1972, which is till now this language is famous. This language is called as a C language, which was developed by a Dennis Ritchie. This language was developed at the Bell Labs of USA, and it supports the inbuilt data types such as int, char, void, double, and also it supports the user-defined data types. C is called as a structured programming language. Do you want to know what is structured programming language? Please check the description. I have explained what is a structured programming language and what is a function signature and what is a function call and many questions regarding the C. And C also supports the local and global variables along with the recursion. C is a fast executable language when compared to the other programming languages. Because of this reason, the operating system as well as the compilers are developed using the C language. According to the TIOBE index, the C is a first programming language which is currently in trend. Second language was Java and third language is Python. Similarly, fourth language is C++. Even though the C programming has a many advantages, it also has a disadvantage. It gives importance to the procedure or functions, and it does not give importance to the data or the data security. It does not support the data encapsulation. You may be thinking, what is this data encapsulation? What is this data security? What is this function? We will be discussing this concept later. And also it does not support the inheritance and the polymorphism. These things also new to you. Exception handling and multi-threading, these things also new to you. These disadvantages makes a part to the new languages, that is C++, which was introduced in the year 1985, which was invented in the year 1985 by a person called as a Stroop. It is developed at the Bell Labs of USA, and it is called as a hybrid programming languages because it contains both procedure and as well as the object oriented concepts. And it took all good features of C and Simula. It took a good features from the C, that is a procedure from the C, and the object oriented concepts from the Simula. It supports encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism as well as the exception handling. Even though it has a many advantages, it also has a disadvantage, that is it is platform dependent, hence it is not suitable for the web and internet based applications. And it also one more drawback, that is it does not provide a complete data security because it supports pointers as well as the global variables. As this a reason, there is a invention of new programming language in the 1991. This programming language called as a Python 1.0. In 1991, Python was invented. This Python was invented by a person called as a Guido van Rossum. It has some advantages, that is it is easy to code and less coding. Also supports some of the hoops concepts. Even though it has so many advantages, it also has a disadvantage. That is the main disadvantage is it does not support Unicode object and also argument assignment. When compared to the other languages, it was slow. As this result, the biggest programming language, that is Java, was invented in the year 1995 by a person called James Gosling. This is a platform independent and used to create the internet and web-based application. It supports the Unicode that makes the electronic gadgets smart. You may be seeing your local languages like Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam in the your mobile. This is because due to the Unicode support. This is because of Unicode support. Whereas the Python was not supporting the Unicode support in the 1991, but now it is supporting. Even though it has advantages, Java has a more coding when compared to the Python. Hence, the drawbacks which was present in the 1.0 and the 2.x was overcome in the version Python 3.x. Hence, due to this reason, the Python became more famous since from 2017. According to the TOEFL index, the C is the first programming language, and whereas the Java is the second programming language and the Python is a third programming language which is currently in trend. In the upcoming videos, we will be discussing about Java separately as well as the Python separately as a backend part of a full stack. As a backend part of a full stack, we will be discussing the Java and the Python separately in the separate classes. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.